this is Rebecca from Papeterie de Choix, and welcome back to my channel. I'm here to share my latest journal. I literally finished this morning, and it is made from an old book. It's called The Stories of Old France, and it was published or printed in 1902. So the name of it is Stories of Old France 1902. So it has 164 pages, 4 tags, 32 pockets and tucks, 26 journaling cards, 7 special ephemera, and it's 4 signatures. So it's a tight little book. I filled it up probably a little more than I should have, but it is what it is, right? So let's take a look. It's trying to gator just a tiny bit, and if I leave it, it'll do that. But part of that is because it's an older book and it's not quite settled yet. So here's the spine. The spine was in kind of rough shape, so I covered it with a piece of silk, then put a piece of paper over it, and then put this white cotton thread that had the little lines in it here, so it kind of keeps with that striped theme, which you'll also see inside the book. So here's what we've got. Inside a pocket, there's a tuck here that I don't have anything in at the moment. So just a few little pieces of ephemera that tuck right in there. Each signature has a doily. I used some acrylic paint mixed with the tiniest bit of water and alcohol to make me an alcohol ink, and so you'll see I tried to match it as close as I could to this color of blue and then this color of blue, although this has been coffee stained, but just to keep the French blue element kind of going. So you'll see that a little bit throughout in various ways. And then just different French themed ephemera. There's nothing that I can remember of that's authentic in the way of like photos and documents and that sort of thing, but I did use some of the book pages from this book and another book on learning the French language from the early 1900s, but I don't remember the date right off. Seems like it was in the late 20s or early 30s. So you'll see a few of those. So here we go. This is the inside page from this book, and it has these pages were very, very fragile. So fragile I can't even tell you how fragile they were. Look at them, they break. So this is backed with a page to keep it together. So then I did just some very light stenciling with a stencil that I bought recently, just to see how it would work and how it would look. So some of the pages are done in the coffee stain that I use. It's actual ink though, not the DIY stuff. And then also I used the blue that I made on these. This is Amazon packaging, this blue paper, or the craft paper. So here you can see a little bit that I did. So the images like this is from the book that I turned into pockets and a few little belly bands, like this one is a little belly band. So we just have like French themed ephemera from the book mainly, with a few little things thrown in for good measure. This is from a paper pack, but I just backed it with different things, and if it didn't have blue on it, then I put some blue on it to give it what it needed. This is from a separate book that it's like a tourist book, but it's from the 70s, and so I had the blue in it, so I made this is the back side, which didn't really fit as much, but I left it because it is out of some French chateau somewhere, and it might actually tell me a little bit here, but at any rate, and I just made a little pocket and doubled it over and made a tuck spot there. And then here is just a little thing I made with some scraps that's tucked in with a little piece of scrapbook paper that I made this little tiny belly band thing out of. And then just various pages from the second book that I mentioned, not the one that this is the covers from, and just different pieces of ephemera that was either had a French theme or actually had French words on it. That's what I tried to kind of keep, since it was about France, the stories of France. And so here's the book that this one came from. I don't know if I did other pages. Yeah, we'll see one more selection from this book, and it was from 71, but printed in France, so I have the word. So more of these, a belly band, a French soldier, and a lot of this old book that this come from, the one from the cover's made from, had a lot of old tape in it, and this one has gone translucent and is showing the page from the other side, but it's backed with some paper now because, like I said, those were very fragile. But I wanted to use some because it was full of these graphics, or not, yeah, graphics and pictures of different artworks and things. So yeah, here's the other one, and this one actually flipped out in the book, and I wanted to keep that, so it's there. And then this was part of near the cover of that book. And then just a little, I guess, black and white ink type drawing. And then there's a few things that show a few historical people from back in the day, or back in the centuries it would be, I suppose. And then a little tuck here with, I just made a little journaling card from that one, and then this is a little flip out. And here's another one of those pages from that second book. And then I had this little frame, and I found this Charles VIII, and hopefully he didn't do anything too bad. You never know with some of these old kings and queens, right? So he just lives in there. And he looks like he's got a kind of a look of judgment on his face. And then that's the end of the book. The cover was, or is, fabric, but I waxed it. I put 2 coats of wax on it to seal it, and then I put the corner protectors on because it really needed those, especially this corner here and this corner, well, both of the back corners and this top corner. It really needed the corner protectors. So that is the stories of Old France from 1902, and this will also be going to the festival with me this weekend, and so if you see it disappeared on my website, you'll know that somebody bought it, and hopefully that's the case for it. But at any rate, thank you all very much for watching. I know I'm kind of sporadic on here, but life has kind of taken a different turn now. I have been doing festivals and fairs with my younger daughter for a little over a year now, or well, I guess it'll be a year next month actually. And no, it has been over a year. So anyway, So that's where my energies are going, because that's what's putting these out in the public where they can be seen and appreciated and purchased. So thank you all very much for watching, and I will have another video. It'll probably be a minute because I've got 3 festivals lined up over the next 3 months, and I'll be busy making journals, but I will come on and show them as I get them made. So thank you all for your support, and thanks to all the new members who have joined recently. And just keep an eye out. I will be back soon. Thank you.